My dear friends, I want to wish all of you a happy new year. What I want to share with you today, the first day of 2021, is my thoughts and what I can call predictions, if I can use that term, uh, in form of political aspects and happenings of 2021. These predictions are not really based on any kind of astrology or any kind of tarot readings or anything like that. It is just my gut feeling. My You can call it my intuition. So you can view as a test of if I'm right or not, because I am just an average person. I am nobody. I am not a fortune teller. I am not any oracle of any kind. I am just a ordinary man, but I believe that I have some kind of developed intuition sometimes. So what I want to do is tell you about my thoughts about 2021, and then we will just see how it ends up, and time will tell. So 2021 is an interesting year because we have just in 2020 have we experienced the pandemic, and we are right now seeing vaccine coming. But I believe that the pandemic on a global scale will end somewhere in the end of March. There, of course, there will still after that be cases and diseases, and there will be on a local scale, on a lesser scale. But what I actually think will happen during the during the spring is that we will see some huge political changes in the world that will take all focus from the pandemic. Uh, I have a gut feeling that maybe the final what do you call it, conclusion of Brexit, and the installation of Joe Biden as a president will uh, what do you say, implicit will create some uh, side effects and some waves of changing throughout the world. First of all, I cannot see that Joe Biden is going to be a long-standing president, not just because of his age, but because his I see him as a kind of a weak leader, and just a way to get rid of Trump. So I do not think he will last for a very long time. Maybe at maximum 2 years. Uh, and that Kamala Harris will take over the leadership of the United States. But there will also be very huge changes throughout the world. That there is a possibility that we will see that the United States as a whole will completely lose its role as a world leader, as it has had for many decades, at least since the Second World War. We have the upcoming nations of China and India, the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, China, India, and South Africa, uh, who is an interesting example of the shift here. I can see that we have also situations within the EU that can also be an uprising we can see other nations who are trying to break loose from the European Union. I think that we will see also people who are, I mean, huge protests against governments, and even more or less revolutions and overthrowings of governments. I believe that we will see many governments who will fall under this year, and complete new situations that nobody had expected. So I believe that 2021 will be, on a political scale, maybe something of 1918, where all the at the end of where all the states of all the czars and the emperors fell. So we are definitely in a situation where we will see completely new political movements, and that can be a little scary. The grassroots movements will grow stronger. Definitely the grassroots, what considers the environment, and so I believe that the aviation industry will definitely have a very hard blow this year, and that people will travel a lot more by trains. And so it is going to be an interesting year. It is definitely going to be an interesting year. And I am pretty sure that we cannot take anything for granted this year. We cannot rely on we cannot rely on political offices. We cannot rely on banks as we have done. There is a great possibility that the Bitcoin will throw out the bank systems in many countries. So I think that this is really a year of global revolution that we will see. The pandemic will probably end in March, but there will be a political, completely overthrown situation, which will create chaos for many people, and it will require that we are prepared to completely. We have to maybe be prepared to move, to change countries, to do a lot of things which we did not expect or prepare for. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe only time will tell, but this is my predictions for 2021. Okay, my friends, Happy New Year, and I hope you will use the best of it, the best way you can, every one of you. Have a good day and year.